2, 3, go. Hello everyone, it's a class 3 lab, task 1. In this lab, we're gonna basically show you how to use the power supply and how to set limit for the power supply, all right? So power supply has an on-off button right here. I just turned it on. It says output off. That means output can be turned on and off using this button over here, right? And it has also two output 1 and output 2. So output 1 right now, output 1 here, output 2 right here, both are off. So I'm going to use output 1 for now, okay? And there's also low range and high range. Low range will give you only 8 volts and high range will give you 20 volts. So I'm going to use the high range for here. And also I'm going to set a limit for the current, which is 1 amp. So I'm going to go here and go to the current limit using this current voltage. Then I'm going to make all the digits 0 except, let's see, let this one make this one 1. Then go this one, make this one 0. And next one 0, so I'm going to need 1 amp, right? And next this one 0 too. So now I have 1 amp here, so I can just turn it off. Then I'm going to connect that to my motor over here, all right? So my motor, let me take the connection off I have right now, all right? So my motor will be connected, so I'm going to give red, black to black, red to red here. Remember that it's all off, so I don't have to worry about that. Then motor, I have a positive terminal here to positive, negative terminal goes to negative here, all right? So set it down here, right? Now I'm going to turn it on, after it's on, but my voltage is 0. You can go between voltage and current by using this button over here. Can you see that? So I'm going to start with the voltage starting from 1. So I have some current there. 3 is spinning a little bit, right? And if I go 5 is spinning more current, 6, more voltage, more current, and so on. So 8, look at that, it's spinning really high. And 12, I'm not gonna go over 12 because there's a limit for this one. So let's go back to initial current. Let me show you something here. So 0, right? 0 volts, 0 current. If I put a little bit of voltage over here, let's see what happens. I'm gonna show you something. If you go to here, look at that. 1 volt, you're getting 100 milliamps. Why is that? Your motor isn't running at all, but you're getting 100 milliamps. You have to think about that, okay? So that's all. We're gonna go back to 0 and turn the output off. Then for the next one is that we're gonna add a multimeter to measure the voltage across the motor. So let's see here, positive goes to positive, and negative goes to negative here, right? And multimeter is set to the DC voltage. So now turn it on, and go to 8 volts. And let's make this one 0, so it's 8 volts right here. So 8 volts, you can see the 8 volts, you're getting some current, and over here is saying 7.98, so I'm going to put this 7.98 for the multimeter. And your power supply is 8 volt. You know, different equipment will give you different resolution. That's what's happening right here. All right, so I'm going to turn it off. I can go back to 0. All right, and turn it off. All right, and the next part, I have to have a measure the current limit to 50 milliamps and see what happened to the motor and also the power supply. So let's take this off and put them back again. So I have then I have to measure the current using multimeter. So how do I do that? So let's see. I have this guy over here, and that can come on this side over here to connect with the meter. Meter needs to go to the current measurement right here, right? So incoming current right here. I'm gonna put it that way. And this one needs to come to your positive side because there's incoming current. This one goes to a negative side, goes back to the power supply. It goes back to the power supply. Okay, good. So now I have to set the limit for current is 50 milliamps. So I have to make it 0. 50 milliamps means 0.050, okay? So 0.05, this is 50 milliamps right here, okay, good. So that's my limit. I'm gonna go to the voltage. I'm gonna start from a smaller value. So now, this needs to go to the current measurement here. All right, I'm measuring the current. So now I'm going to start it again over here. Output on, nothing happening, 0 voltage, 0 current. So I'm going to increase the voltage, 0.1, the little bit current, because I have the limit for 50 milliamp, remember that. 3, 0.5, 45 milliamps right now, very close to my limit. 0.5, I hit the limit, right? 0.44 volts, I hit the limit. And look at this, over here to 0.050 amps. Now look at that, I'm trying to increase my voltage, but it's not going anywhere. Why? The reason is that your power supply hit the limit of the current, so you cannot increase the current supply anymore. So that power supply needs to adjust the voltage to maintain the current limit. That's what's happening. So voltage cannot be increased because you hit the current limit. All right? So that's all for this part of the talks. I'm going to go to the talks 2 in the next video. Bye-bye.